How's it? Today is Tuesday, February 11th. Some back squats, some overhead presses today. Today was pretty good, considering how yesterday went. Yesterday was weird. Yesterday I didn't feel like I could do anything that I wanted to do. And it was just I don't know if it was like I was tired or my body was hurting, more than normal. I feel like it is always important to remember that I'm always tired and my body is always hurting. If I'm awake, both of those things are always true. And, that's not a good way to be training through, but it's been like that for my probably the last 20 years of my life. I want to say, like, as far back as I can remember, in middle school and high school, I was exhausted all the time, no matter how much I slept, how much I ate. If I was playing sports, it was bad. If I wasn't playing sports, it was not good. Definitely not as bad. But I just, yeah, kind of feel like that all the time. But given that, today was pretty good. Today, back squat here for 3 sets of 10 at 122. This is starting to breach that range where I'm going to need to try really fucking hard. And I'm excited. I'm very excited about this. I think like my first couple reps on all of these sets is really, really like strong and convincing. And then towards the end, I'm more struggling on the endurance. And it's not the necessarily like leg strength per se, it's the endurance of the leg strength. So you can see like when I get into a little bit more, I guess, compromised positions, the bar doesn't move as quickly. But if I try to keep the bar speed, then my body's gonna move around that to make sure that my bar speed stays pretty high. Alternatively, if I try to keep my body in the right positions, then the bar speed slows down a little bit. And ideally, I would try to my best to keep the bar speed, or sorry, the positions, the priority. But sometimes, especially for a set of 10, I'm just trying to get through it. I'm just trying to finish it, and it is exceedingly difficult. The further in it gets, to just be like to have a stronger mental. I don't even think it's like, can I do this? It's more like, how strict can I be to do this? See, like that first set or first rep here, first two reps, really solid. Three's pretty good. Now my hips are starting to push out the back. That's four. This is five. That was better than the fourth one. You know, all of these are like, if I can maintain a general semblance of what it looks like from the first rep to the last rep, especially with speed, then I'm pretty happy. There's like a trade-off, right? Like if I try to have the most perfect technique overall, my bar speed is gonna fall. If I try to have the most bar speed overall, my technique is gonna fall. And I want to be somewhere in the middle of that, because I think, the only reason why I would keep my my technique a little bit faster is so that I feel a little bit safer. But yeah, there's a argument to be made that is not absolutely necessary. It's definitely fundamentally a good idea to keep everything, within the square of proper technique and within the square of safe technique. That makes the most sense. But if I am training just a little bit outside of that, I'm gonna get a little bit more growth in strength, a little bit quicker, and that also opens my body up to being, to have to adapt to those kind of weird pushes in, left or right and all these things, which is like a really strange way of making sure that I'm better equipped to handle random challenges here and there. After that, I did some overhead presses. Went up to 67 today, which was 5 kilos. 2 kilos up from last week. Last week I did 65. And look at how hard that first set was. I did not think I was going to be able to do all three sets. And good thing I tried, because that first set was the hardest one by far. Second and third set got better with each set, which indicates that I'm not warming up properly. So maybe I'll do that better in the future. But I'm kind of getting to the point where my overhead press, that might be one of the heaviest sets of five I've done. It might also, I think I've done 75 or 70 for a set of five. But I think for three sets of five, I think I've never done anything more than 65. So that is exciting. Again, I'm pushing into the heavier weights. Like, this was the goal I had set out maybe 2 weeks ago, I think, at this point. And I'm kind of cashing in on all of that. I'm very excited. For my other accessories, I did some split squats, some bicep curls for my elbow, some dips for my elbow, some reverse hyperextension for not my elbow. But yeah, today was a good day. Today was a happy face on the scale of sad face, neutral face to happy face. Today was very good. Yesterday was sad face. So the swing is very pleasant and very welcome. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.